on City TV.
Hello, Calgary. We came all the way from Toronto to show you how to brow wow wow.
Dave, this is very exciting for Cityline, coming all the way out here to Calgary. What an exciting event.
You know, it's great. We're really happy to be partnering with Cityline. Tweezerman, a little black dress of beauty tools, coupling with a great beauty expert like Dino. It's a great event, and we're really happy to be part of it.
Explain the event. What's going on here today at the Chinook Center?
Well, we're just doing a little bit of brow maintenance. How do you set up the brow? What are the tips to maintain a good look?
What are some of the common problems that people have when it comes to eyebrow maintenance?
I think number one is many people don't take the right time to tweeze the brows. They do it in a rush, they end up ruining them, they get holes, they get bald spots. The second thing is women over tweeze, especially this area. And this is so important, this area, because if you really overdo it, it throws the whole proportion of the face out of whack. The other one is what color they should fill in. When I have an eyebrow that's missing parts and they can't regrow the hair back, we use makeup to put it in. But many women choose colors that are way too dark or way too light. So the top tip is match the eyebrow hair color.
What are some of the key tools that you use when it comes to eyebrow maintenance?
The top tools are tweezers, an eyebrow brush, and a little tiny angle brush to use to fill in eyebrows. 10 times magnification. Really makes tweezing easy because you really get close up, and the bonus is the light.
Whoa.
Really does the job, because not only is it being able to see, but it's having enough light, because if you're doing it in a dark room, look out. There's also the little suction cups on the back that you can put right onto your mirror, and you can also travel with it. And the last one is the little tiny metal lash comb. This is great when you put mascara on and it gets too clumpy. Use this, comb it through, it takes every clump away, separates, and really makes the lashes look their most prettiest.
So, after watching that amazing story, Tweezerman has actually sent down tweezers for everyone in the audience. You got your lesson, now you know how to do it. Here's the thing though, so many of us have tweezers. You talked about the fact that a lot of us are over-tweezing.
Yes.
It tends to be a common mistake.
Yes.
Talk to me about the difference between the pointy tweezer
and
the slanted tweezer.
The big difference is the pointy ones are for when you may have tweezed the hair and it snapped and left the root behind, and so it's too tiny for the slant to grab. So the pointy needle nose ones are like literally two sewing needles that will grab it and snap it out.
Okay.
So it's for the ones that are really hard to get at, the short little ones, or if you've snapped something off.
Is it safe to say then you can start with the slanty one?
I think that I always tell everybody start with the slant. It's the most easiest to work. It's the most practical and versatile, because you can, a slant, you've got a point on it. You can literally turn it around and use it like a pointy tweezer.
Okay.
So the need to have both isn't always going to be for everyone.
There are always some peculiar people out there, like myself. I get a little teary-eyed when when people tweeze me, and so I never do it myself. Is that about technique? Am I doing something wrong?
If it hurts, it means you're sensitive.
Oh, I'm just sensitive. That's all.
And also there's a couple of myths that I hear. The one about putting an ice cube on the area to freeze the area. That actually is wrong, because it actually tightens the follicle and makes pulling out the hair a lot harder.
Okay, so freezing
So
is
you're
not
better.
gonna work.
The best time to do it is when you come out of a bath or out of a shower, because the steam will have softened the skin and it will help the hair to come out more easily. So it's not true. And also this dental. You know when you get a toothache, some people use it, and they think that it numbs the area.
Is it Ambisol? Is that
like something like that. I don't believe in that either.
I've never heard of that.
But the thing is, a lot of the time, oh yeah, but some people, it's just like those beauty pageant girls, right? They got the hemorrhoids scream under their eyes. It's amazing what people do with drugstore merchandise.
That's true.
It's not
That's true.
always-
What about a shot of whiskey? Would that help?
Oh, that's what I do in my studio. Everyone gets a drink
that'll take
before
away
your
the
brows.
pain. And about the over-tweezing, why are we doing that?
Why? Because people think tweezing the eyebrows is like brushing your teeth. It's not true,
have to
okay?
do
You
it
don't
every
need
day.
to look in the mirror when you brush your teeth. And people are like, oh, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to tweeze my eyebrows and do my pedicure. Right? No, it's so important because if you don't take the proper time, you're going to end up with bozo brows.
And if you do end up with bozo brows and you've got to fill them in and draw new brows, what color are you looking for?
You want to match your hair or go a half a shade lighter than your hair.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Don't go super dark.
Yeah.
If you're a little hesitant and you put on something that matches your hair and you feel it's too much, it's too strong, then go to a half a shade deeper.
Right.
Sorry, lighter.
Lighter.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to like fill it in. You don't want it to look like a sticker on your face.
You know the other mistake a lot of women do is, this is the area they always mess up, between the arch and the tail, right? So then they put the powder in their brow brush and they start where they don't need the hair. So you end up darkening the area where you're already dark, and this area it isn't really attended to. You want to fill in the areas that are weak to unify it with the rest of the brow. So you don't need to start in the dark spot. You just start where you need a little bit of filling in, brush it through, and it will look really natural. What can happen though sometimes is if there's no hair there, powder on its own can't be enough. So you may want to put a pencil down first and then a powder on top, and that creates the illusion of more natural looking hair.
Oh, very good, man. I learned a lot in those little couple of minutes. And when it's done right, my goodness, what a difference it makes.
It totally does.
It opens up your whole face, right?
It really does. It sets the frame of yourself, of your personality, right? You have dark brows, people are going to think you're mean and they're going to hit you.
That's right.
If they're soft and airy, you're more approachable and alluring.
And some of us are just sensitive.
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you for that, Dino. We're going to take a quick break. Brace yourself. We're doing swimwear after the break. It's going to be good. Stay with us. Thank you.
Cityline